Hi, welcome back everybody. We're heading back up to the Manzanita mine to do some more digging. But before I can do that, I have to recharge the tractor. It's not a battery though, it's diesel fuel. And you're probably wondering why I'm just siphoning it and not just pouring it in. I prefer to keep my equipment clean, so I like to siphon fuel in rather than spilling it on the tractor. And with as much dust as we're in, a little bit of diesel goes a long way in attracting dust. Well, here we are. We're digging and digging. So as you see, we've got 5 to 6 feet of dirt still up front that we have to pull out. And an important thing when you're digging with this kind of a tractor is to keep the ground kind of level. If you start digging in on one side, that will cause the tractor to lean to that side, and on your next pass you will dig even deeper on that side, and you'll wind up with a very sloped road. So from time to time I use the Gannon box on the back to grade it down. It also has rippers on it that I can use to help pull out some of the rocks. We do have some big rocks. We call those baffers. It's a big ass frickin' enormous rocks. It's a baffer. And you know, we've pulled out a couple of 300 pounders so far. Most of them are a little bit bigger than bowling balls, but you know, any of the baffers we come across, we just take them down the hill and dump them. Now it doesn't look like I'm going very far to dump the dirt. Actually, I have to back down that hill. It's probably about 100 yards at 25 degrees. So it's kind of strenuous on the backing up down that hill. And it's about a 5-minute round trip to get a scoop of dirt, take it down the hill, and come back. So you're seeing this in a very condensed presentation. You see, we got a lot of these cobble rocks, you know, stones, pebbles, just a lot of different sized rocks that have come down in that mud flow. And when they mix together with that fine dirt, it creates a concrete effect. Very difficult to get through. You see, I'm using the bucket and drawing back to break it loose. That's a pretty efficient way. The bucket will pull a lot of dirt loose. It's a little bit harder on the tractor, but if you don't take care of your equipment, you can split the tractor in doing that back bucketing. So this is our current state, and this is what our goal is. This is what the front used to look like, and we'd like to get it back to that. You see what I see? I see rail track. We finally reached our depth, and that's how deep it was. And here we've got Robert. He's come back up to help us out. He's a good digger. He originally dug this tunnel out with another guy named Tim. And boy, that was a job. They spent months hand shoveling all this out. And I'm really thankful for that. But you know, we got into the back, and they've got a nice floor, compact dirt. The rails are still there. It drains very well. But you know, you get a little bit of adverse weather and it screws things up. So I think he wants to be the first one to pass the threshold, so we'll let him do it. We'll give him that honor. Now you see, I seem to be digging off to the left side a bit. The problem is that just as you get up to the portal here, the road makes a slight bend, and have a problem getting the tractor to turn at the last minute when you're scooping with the bucket. It takes weight off the front wheels, and the wheels just slide across the dirt. So once we get up as close as we can, then we'll wiggle the tractor back and forth and get it lined up to get a more of a cut to the right hand side. I think Robert's gone out to get a pick. Breaking through this dirt is not very easy with the shovel. So like I said, the rocks are numerous. And the problem with the shovel, as soon as you hit a rock, the shovel stops. So it gets a little bit strenuous on the back. Now over here in the left corner, once I get down to it, it's right there, there's some bedrock that catches the edge of the bucket, and that gives us a bit of a hesitation. So this front foot or so has to be taken down by hand. There's that darn bedrock I'm hitting. Won't let me get a good scoop. I tell you that Robert guy's quick. Look at him take that dirt down. Wow. I'd have a heart attack in the first 5 minutes working that fast. There's that damn bedrock snag again, catching the corner of the bucket, stopping the tractor. Well, Dana's come out and he's helping us out too. There's Sadie. Sadie's our mine supervisor. She lets us know if we're doing something wrong. See, we're running this tractor. It's like playing a big whack-a-mole game. See if I can catch these guys unaware and sneak up on them without alerting them. See if I can whack them with the bucket. Actually, I wouldn't do that. It'd slow things down too much. Now Robert stands about 6 feet tall, so you can see that inflow into the portal there is probably about 6 feet high. So you figure 6 feet high and 4 feet wide, and going back, I don't know, 40 feet. That's how much more dirt we have to do. Once we get this front end dug out, we'll start using the killdozer to truck the dirt out of the mine, and then I'll dump it on the road where I can pick it up with the tractor. Well, we got the killdozer up here, and we've been working with this for pretty much a half a day, pulling out dirt. Here's my wife and Dana digging out the front. It's a slow task with this dirt because it's so dense. The good part about it is I've got somebody else doing it for me.
Sadie had a few too many beers.
Sadie!
Here you are.
So after about 2 weeks, that's where we stand. We've gotten through the portal entrance, and we're digging out into the mine. So stay tuned, and we'll see you later.